Every time they go back home, they know it could be the last. Nora and her son Rafat Sublaban are counting down the days. After decades of fighting in Israeli courts, the Sublabans fear they will be evicted from their apartment in the Muslim quarter in Jerusalem's Old City to make way for Israeli settlers.
I imagine when it comes to settlers, there's no return at all. So for us, matters are very difficult. There's anxiety, and it's true that I'm holding together, but inside, no, there's anxiety and fear.
The Sublaban family has lived here as tenants since the 1950s, when Jordan administered the Old City. Israel occupied East Jerusalem in 1967 and later annexed it, declaring it as its undivided capital. Settler organizations started to lay claim to their building. Israeli law allows Jewish Israelis to claim property owned by Jews from before 1948. The settlers have the support of a right-wing deputy mayor.
It was important to take it back already 40, 30 years ago. The question that you need to ask me is why the court system in Israel, the justice system in Israel, is taking so long time to decide something that is so simple.
Protesters regularly come to support the family outside their home. Israeli settlers have taken over most of the building where the Sublabans live. Their situation is not an isolated one, human rights campaigners say.
The Sublaban case is awful in its own right. It's one family that's going to lose their home that they've lived in for their entire life. But the same story is also repeating itself for over 150 other families throughout the Old City Basin.
Like the Sublabans, many are caught in lengthy court cases. The family has no more legal recourse.
It's really difficult. It's really inhumane. And I fear for my parents. As I said, they're not in a good health. I fear for them. I fear for their well-being.
The United Nations and the European Union have criticized the planned eviction. A small consolation, but not really a source of hope, in a family where every day may mean saying goodbye to both a home and the past.